come, and it's coming now. By every key measure, Daniel Andrews, in fact, rates as one of the very worst premiers, judged by what is done for his state and not by what is won for Labor. You take the state's debt, it's massive. It's bigger than New South Wales and Queensland's combined, with ratings agency Moody's warning that the way it's going to double, quick smart. Or you take the electricity system. This global warming extremist, the Premier, has left Victoria short of electricity than any other state, with the energy market operator warning of blackouts perhaps even this summer. His big projects, so many of them have blown their budget. The Metro Tunnel, for instance, by nearly $3 billion. His promised suburban rail loop, estimated now to cost not the $50 billion that Andrews first claimed, but $125 billion. And that, by the way, is a suburban link linking suburbs you don't want to go to other suburbs you don't want to go. It's a white elephant. But details like money never bothered this man. This is the Premier who started his authoritarian regime, his reign, by tearing up a key road project, Eastlink, which the Liberal government had ordered, flushing, for purely political reasons, $1 billion of taxpayers' money down the toilet. $1 billion paid in compensation for absolutely nothing. And it's ended, believe it or not, his 9 years with the same stupid trick. Cancelling Commonwealth Games he could never have afforded, forcing him to pay $380 million in compensation. Again, for nothing. But what a performer he was even then, announcing this news, this compensation, as if it actually saved money.
I can confirm a final settlement, $380 million, not a dollar more, no court action. The matter is closed out and finalised.
And in between, during the COVID-19 pandemic, which I think is going to define his rule, Andrews imposed the harshest and longest lockdowns of any state, again and again, like some sort of obsessive madman convinced that he could finally eradicate even this virus, no matter the cost to the men and women, and especially the children of Victoria, the people he was locking down so often for so little. I mean, it was another case of, look at me, I'm making the tough call.
So you will no longer be able to remove your mask to drink a cocktail at a pop-up beer garden on a footpath as part of a pub crawl. Playgrounds, basketball courts, skate parks and exercise equipment closed. Won't be able to go to the pub because the pub is shut. Doesn't mean you can get on the beers selfishly. People will die. Locked in. I don't care what you call it, just do it. Want to come home for the best of reasons? No, you can't.
But even then, Andrews again proved he was the most incompetent leader of any state, despite that air of utter conviction, that conviction that some people confuse with leadership, even as they're being led over a cliff or into a final bunker.